Welcome to God's Handiwork, our daily devotional. Remember that you are God's handiwork, created in Jesus Christ to do God's work, which God prepared in advance for you to do. This is Minister Alice from Dallas, Texas.
Obedience is a very tough topic to talk about because it's very sensitive to the heart of many people. And I want to give a couple of examples in the Bible, and then we can brainstorm on some examples from our own lives. For many of us, I don't know if you remember the story of Ananias and Sapphira. They are the couple that were supposed to go back to the temple and give all that they had after they sold a couple of things. And it was like an agreement that everyone was supposed to offer whatever they sold as an offering to the Lord, to the altar. But those two decided they're going to hide some money, so they were going to partially obey what they were asked to do. So they did give, but they gave not all as opposed to what they were asked. And many times in our lives, that's what we do. We're supposed to pay our tithe, 10%, but we decide we're going to pay 5%, or we're just going to pay to the Lord an offering. We do partial obedience. The Bible says partial obedience is disobedience. There's no gray area when it comes to the things of God. And as I was meditating on the word today, the Spirit of God made me think about Saul, King Saul. So let me give you a brief, short history about King Saul. For many of you Bible readers, one of the main stories that makes him famous is when the Israelites, the Jews, were getting oppressed by the giant Goliath, and who are the Philistines who were oppressing the Israelites, the Jews. And King Saul was the king reigning at that time, and he tried in every way to get rid of this giant, but he wasn't able to. They were always at loggerheads. That's where we now find out about David, who is the one that killed Goliath with a sling. So just a small history of who the King Saul I'm talking about is. So talking about obedience, I want us to go to 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 1. 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 1, and the title for this chapter is "The Lord Rejects Saul." So in this chapter, Saul is told by Samuel, who was the prophet at that time, that they were going to go to war and they were going to fight the Amalekites, and they ended up oppressing the children of Israel. And because of that, God remembered, because the children of Israel are the chosen. So he told King Saul, I want you to go and kill the Amalekites. Kill every one of them, their women, their children, their cows. Do not leave anything. Go and kill them. So Saul gathers his people, his troops. They go, and the story is they fight the Amalekites, but they feel sorry for their leader. So they decide, the king of the Amalekites, his name was Agag, they feel sorry for him because he was begging for his life. Please do not kill me, do not kill me. And Saul says, you know what, I'm going to spare his life. And then his soldiers say, oh my goodness, these people, they have these nice fat cows and goats and whatever. Why don't we just take some of this stuff back home? So that's what they did. And being a leader, you're supposed to lead from the front. King Saul saw his subordinates, his soldiers doing the opposite of what he was told, but he turned a blind eye. Partial obedience. And he did not kill the king.